be playing against the New York Knicks. Checking out New York. Unable to steal a road win in Game 1, they'll look to even the series tonight. A win here would go a long way to erasing the bitter taste from their mouths. And guys, this team getting some big help in the form of Freak. He has stepped up and been a big contributor over this recent stretch of games. Shaq, what's been the change for him?
You know, he's playing under control, Ernie. He's not trying to do too much with each possession. You know, he's also being more aggressive, taking the initiative. You know, he's just going at people, the barbecue chicken theory, Ernie. Get out of my way, I'm going to eat you.
Yeah, I mean, Freak might be one of my favorite players coming up, Ernie. I mean, his teammates are trusting him more, giving him opportunities, trusting that the fact that he could score.
The NBA playoffs continue. Just 2 teams remain, and they are battling their way toward this title. Game 2 of the finals. Kevin Harlan here, along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's New York facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. You look at Oklahoma City. They hold a 1-game lead in the series, looking to take 2 straight before going on the road.
And you've heard the adage, a playoff series doesn't start until someone wins on the road. I'm not so sure about that. I mean, as the top seed, all they have to do is take care of business on their home court. They did that in their last game. We'll see if that's the case again here tonight.
Yeah, and you talk about pressure. Winning this game would have them going on the road with very little pressure on them. Games 3 and 4 won't be nearly as nerve-wracking if they get it done here today.
And now the New York Knicks starters. Foster, he's in at point guard. Robin Lopez out there with Porzingis. Then there's Foy, and it's Anthony in at the small forward. And it's Foster missing. Here's Oklahoma City now. They won their last game. That was Thursday night.
Their shooting percentage in that game was ridiculous. I mean, they created a lot of good looks for themselves, and you could see they were in rhythm and just continued to knock them down.
And, guys, I thought the key was simply getting that ball side to side, reversing it, keeping pressure on the defense. That really opened up the court for them, and I think that's why they got so many good shots.
Clock at 2. Here's the 3. Count the bucket. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And Westbrook, here we go. And that one's good.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
And so here is New York. Here's Foster. And Cantor over to help. The 15-footer, and there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by Foster.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
Now here's Westbrook. Tries from 10, and he can't bank that one in. Foster against Westbrook. Foster, that's good.
He's hit the ground running here in the first, putting together a nice quarter offensively.
Thunder trailing by 3. In the corner, Ibaka with it. There's the triple. And it's Foster with the rebound. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Six on the shot clock. From deep. The shot no good. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Durant kicks to Westbrook. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, Kev, I caught up with Coach Billy Donovan. He wanted to emphasize to his team that even though they took Game 1 at home, they are going to be facing a hungrier team in Game 2. He added, this is the NBA Finals. You don't get here by not bouncing back after losses. They'll be coming after us. Can they respond, Kevin? Let's watch.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Here's Foster. He has 5, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Steven Adams, he's checked in. Knicks trail by 3. And New York, looking at who they've got. Foster in at point guard. Anthony is out there with John Lure. Then there's Kyle O'Quinn, and it's Afflalo in at the shooting guard.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Foster against Westbrook. Now Foster. Here's the screen. 5 to shoot. The Knicks rebound. And that one's good, Anthony.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You've got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Got freed up. Nice work off the pick. Westbrook's got 5 now.
And that was a strong pick, ammonia strong by Ibaka.
Here's Foster. He's got 8. Knocks it loose, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Enes Kanter's checked in for Adams. Robin Lopez is checked in for New York. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Morrow dishes to Westbrook. Screen by Ibaka. Stevenson kicks to Morrow. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Afflalo. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
Now here's Stevenson. Screen by Ibaka. Tipped away. Stevenson passes to Ibaka. 5 to shoot. Outside Westbrook. Puts it up from 15. Another miss by Westbrook. New York's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Foster against Westbrook. Ibaka comes with the double team. Here's Lure, and again it's New York.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist.
Great to see guys step up to the added pressure of the postseason and deliver big numbers. Not only for him, but his teammates. Anybody that distributes the ball the way he does helps his team and himself.
And the Knicks making a change here. Porzingis is checked in. Foster against Westbrook. Screen by Ibaka. Here's the floater. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Boy, after having a tough time in the first, he's managed to turn it around nicely this quarter.
Foster against Westbrook. Now Foster. 8 points for him. Cans it from downtown. Foster's got 6 points in the quarter.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
And Ibaka kicks to Stevenson. Westbrook with a screen for Stevenson. The 3 from Morrow. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
And it's Foster missing.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide-open opportunities.
Westbrook dishes to Ibaka. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. A different look for Oklahoma City. Durant's checked in for Lance Stevenson. Dion Waiters comes in for Anthony Morrow. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. The Knicks also changing it up. Williams comes in for Anthony. And it's Foy in for Aaron Afflalo. And oh, here we go. Foy's got it. The fast break chance. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Thunder was superb. He dropped in 24 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. His performance just another outstanding outing that has become more and more common for him.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Serge Ibaka. And then for New York, Biyombo, he's checked in for Lopez. And Henson subbed in for Porzingis. They set the pick. Durant against Foster. The three. And again, New York with the triple.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity. Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
And stolen by Payne. Knocked away. From deep three-point range, that misses would have counted had it gone in. That'll do it for the first half. New York ahead, up 6, and a chance.
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
Okay, listen. This game is going to set the tone for the rest of the finals. And we're going to set that tone in the second half. Let's talk about what we got to do. A big difference in this game has been our ability to not only pressure them into mistakes, but to turn those mistakes into baskets. A lot of our points have come off turnovers, and if that keeps up, we'll be in very good shape. I will point out that all the steals we got in that half as something we can build on. We pestered them with our D. That was great. And let's try to play the second half at a moderate pace. Not too slow, but not too fast that it turns into a shootout. That's not what we want. We've come a long way for this. We've poured everything we have into getting into the finals. This is no time to let up. Let's play our best half of the season.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this Game 2. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So for Oklahoma City right now, inside you've got Ibaka and Kanter. Russell Westbrook out there with Lance Stevenson. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot.
Dropping bombs. How many more threes are we going to see from him tonight?
Well, we've already seen plenty. I mean, he's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far.
Now, here is Ibaka. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Here's Foster, leading by 5.